Epicenter and early on in this particular group stage as well.
They go, oh, okay.
Pretty much like the Doom as
all
well.
right. I like that. If they Doom Invoker, then
Whoa.
the fight's...
They get Earth Spike. He'll back up and away. It doesn't do much damage. He doesn't have his sprint enabled, so he's fine. He's gonna actually just trade away, and N's gonna come through, threatening with a Blade Fury, but Xiaohui's not gonna walk too much further.
Top lane though, this looks to be the first blood. Yang caught out. There's the roll in from Seb. In a lot of danger. Scorched Earth, not enough. LGD get it done, and it wasn't even the cleanest in the... Well, these two always find their farm, always get their fast level 6. For Disruptor, it's more about the levels, but MMY, you can see just chain
boulder
through.
in mid. No-No's gonna get caught with a cold snap. They get the boulder smash off as well. He's tanky, but he's not tanky enough, maybe. They get the tether coming through with FY. They're gonna turn it around, step the right click from the low ground, and FY will get the job done.
Great rotation there by the IO. It's something you do have to respect. LGD, they certainly know how the IO runs, as they do have MMY, who's played it for them a few times this event. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Xiaohui.
Blade Fury's gonna come through. They have the Earth Spike as well. He's gonna get hexed up. One more right click will do the job and end. His Blade Fury spit is more than enough. DDC kind of dangerously close to death there, but now they will find maybe an initiation. Nam the glimpse back. Yang is gonna get kinetic field up. Aggressive going to work. They have the overpower coming through the tether. Now they keep him alive. Another boulder smash coming through. One more right click and Sep.
Oh, he's got phase boots, Mod. He can chase this little IO zero base armor. FY tether cooling down. No one to tether to. See ya, IO. 3 dead, as they also lost the Lion while that was happy. He did suicide outright. They do have a Sunstrike, though. And MMY is moving that way. He's already level 5, and Xiaohui comes in.
Rolling boulder, they're going to go for it. They get the slow down. They have a stun if need be. The boulder smash will come through. The Slithering Crush, it's on time. They get the Sunstrike off, but there's the tether. He doesn't take that much damage. He's going to turn him around. They're going to get the Acid Spray off. They get off another Earthquake coming through. 1 dead. It's going to be 2, and Sep is going to get hexed up in LGD. That aggressive play did not work out for them in the end. Second, they have the amp damage, so this goes so quickly that Vici don't really get anything in return like we were talking about. So LGD, they find the Roche, they get the Earth of the Aegis, and it's just like that. Maybe a 10-second.
Would like to see him maybe leeching some experience from the Alchemist when he is farming the stacks. At the very least, they're going to need relocate, because LGD are going to jump heroes, and they need that defensive counterplay. Bottom lane.
They get the Static Storm off the Sunstrike. Is it going to hit? Boom! They get the job done for maybe. Yang gets stunned up as well. They get off another beautiful magnetized. They'll turn to. It's a double kill. They might continue to chase after DDC.
And they got him. This amp damage into Glimpse combo is devastating. LGD making plays, and this team knows how to play the objectives, Travis. They get the Roche, they go straight for kills, they transition into a tower push, and they defend mid lane. Ursa blinking in.
He's going for the fight. They're going to have another TP on top of it. FY just getting chewed through. He actually gets right on the way out. The tether was not in time. No trying to save him. For FY, they get the Static Storm off. It's on to 2, but they avoid the kinetic field. The silence of the rolling boulder, the glimpse back, and Yang in trouble. And here comes DDC. Hexed up the Blade Fury. Xiaohui getting caught out. He might fall first, and it looks like he will.
What a great counterplay there. Not able to burst down the IO. They got a bit greedy. Tried to go for the secondary kill. Now MMY. Second hero down. LGD getting punished that
way, and they don't get off that Earth Spike in time.
They might be able to get the glimpse off here as their dire vision. Got to be careful. DDC gets vision.
Francis just blinks in. He's going in. They get the silence off Sunstrike. It's going to miss, but barely. Still the relocated, but they get the Static Storm off in time. Sep getting chewed down. Meanwhile, the Magnetize on top. Omnisize will go. Takes down 2 for LGD. Magnetize not bringing down the Doom just yet. He's healing.
Seeing relocate by FY was actually quite close to the battle, but just relocated his buddy a little bit to the south. It ends up working out. They're not able to burst these heroes. That Centaur stuff, but aggressive. LGD, known for being disciplined and fights. Not looking good. Don't heed HY's advice this time, BGR. Get out of those trees. They
know exactly where it is. They're going to jump right on top of him. The Sunstrike's not even needed. Great Earth Spike. Now the counter initiation from Yang. They get the Doom off.
They're coming in with the Alchemist, moving on to MMY. They instantly bring down the Disruptor, but they've glimpsed that Alchemist back out of the fight. So Io's left alone. Can the Doom do it alone? Yang is quickly dealt with. Io makes it out. DDC, not so lucky, isn't brought back by the Io. FY not able to save his friend. And in the end, no, too late to rejoin that fight. He did manage to catch up.
He actually went to the high ground, in fact. This is maybe not a great idea from Aggressive, but there's the boulder smash. Vici stayed too long. The Chemical Rage is about to run out. He's actually going to pop the minute, still get silenced. Xiaohui with the great initiation. Magnetize on top. The kinetic field will come through. Boulder smash coming out. Just kicking back MMY. Unstable concoction long range still. Nobody dead yet. And they're going to chase down Yang. That will be the first casualty
Chunk has
so far.
Omni, though, and Aggressive has already used his ultimate here. Sep's got to get out. These heroes in trouble for LGD. They're getting outlasted. They're not able to kill the IO. They can't kill the Alki when the Chemical Rage is going. The tether won't matter there. LGD do find the counter kill. 2 for 1 thus far.
Xiaowei maybe looking for another jump. Nono has stunned himself again. He's got Chemical Rage though. Amplified damage up. They're going to jump in. So they're in cards. They get off the meatball. There's the cold snap coming through. Pops the man to relocate out, misses, and Nono is in trouble and will fall.
What a great static storm by MMY. They haven't been able to shut FY down sufficiently up until now, but at long last they do, as he charges in back onto them, knowing the relocate's about to end, and he too will fall 4 down. Huge disruptor play there. Also, Xiaowei had a big 3-hero crush that looked like it was going to get them that first kill. They didn't manage to burst FY. He's been staying alive a long time in these fights, but once he and getting comboed a bit, but does manage to just hit that Blade Fury button. Still though, getting run down, he might need relocate
He's so
help.
fast, the tornado coming through. He drops the healing ward. That shouldn't bring him down, but it was close. The healing ward will bring him back up.
And this is like a taste of things to come. This is where
out a buyback, but the problem is just that there's too many towers still up, that tier 1 mid. Unless you're fighting bottom lane, you can push directly in after getting a kill.
And they say, let's kill this thing, but
finally they get it done. Man, it took forever, but here's the Blink Doom initiation onto aggressive. He's gonna get forced out. They'll keep him up, rolling boulder away. LGD, they just want to get out. Good static storm to recover the retreat.
They have a relocate forward, and it's going to blink in, gets up the Omni. It's a big one.
Yes, it sprays down as well. Here comes Nono. They've got 1, 2 now. Aggressive will fall as the Doom does tick him down. They get up to magnetize, but Sep is the last man behind for LGD. Sunstrike will come through, will not do anything for Maybe, and LGD lose 3 in that initiation.
If LGD aren't going to force the fight while they have the Aegis,
that's actually huge for him. That Omni Slash is going to do just even more work now.
And LGD don't really have a goal mid lane. Tornado to start it off.
The MP, there's going to drop the Ice Wall as well. Nono, he's still very taky. Now they get off the range of BKB. Unstable Concoction, relocate out, but it's only right in front of him, and he's actually going to die.
MMY with the perfect Glimpse counterplay there, instantly drags him back in right as the relocate went up. Then Xiaowei going to find FY. There's the Sunstrike. LGD needing the heavy outplays to pull back into this game. And
just
boy,
that last engagement with the Sunstrike, you saw aggressive doing some damage as well. It looks like maybe we'll be able to carry this late game if they can get to it. They'll get the Aegis as well on top. Or maybe. Or aggressive, excuse me.
Ursa's a bit slot limited. Getting an MKB is difficult for him. I think Butterfly's one of the big ones, but here comes the smoke.
Gonna look for initiation. DDC gets off the Earth like anti-hex at the same time. Doom comes out. Xiaowei in trouble. Omni Slash comes through. Now the Inferno Blade aggressive. He pops the Enrage. He's still in trouble. He's got that Aegis. He's getting chased down, however, but nobody dead just yet for anybody. They finish the Sunstrike off in time. There's the Aegis finally going down.
That's a lot to commit for the Slardar. They got to keep him under control. Or for the Ursa rather, aggressive coming back in with the BKB. There's the Tornado. Maybe arrives. This could get ugly for Vici. GeGe Reborn. Welcome to the Maybe Show. FY in trouble too. He's gonna drop. No next. That's about to be 4. They get run over. You can't commit that much on an Ursa when he's got Aegis, and he gets off in rage, completely denies the Omni Slash. Then the fight turns, and it's
surprise. Xiaowei looking for blood right now.
Maybe
they have
has
the
a refresher coming in.
They get the stun off onto FY. Now coming through counter initiation. Yang's gonna jump in with the sensor conquer stop. Great tornado is gonna hit onto 2. Unstable Concoction. Here comes Nono, but Yang getting caught up and magnetized. Static Storm, deafening blast. Isn't enough. Yang's about to fall. Finally, they'll get FY on top.
Oh, more damage. No. Waiting for the Chemical Rage to cool down the Omni Slash. Very ineffective. End's gonna blink and run. Out coming back in. He charges into 5. The Chemical Rage, he didn't get it off. He didn't pop the armlet. He finally does, but it's too late. LGD burst him down.
They get the finger kill on Sep, and DDC might have to pay with his life for that. And his Glimpse back coming through. They're going to have Xiaowei stun. They tornado him up. The Sunstrike will be there. They're just going to clean up this line. 4 dead. No buyback on the Alchemist. He's dead for 85 seconds. That might be...
Staff the Slardar back after Xiaowei was committed on. They really wanted to doom him, then maybe got off a tornado as well. So LGD basically completely reset the fight. They knew where the IO was at that point. They didn't lose their Slardar off the bat. Maybe's never getting focused because his position is so far back.
They're relocating in. They really want this Rax mid. End was going to work. He pushes the creep wave in, and they might get this tier 3 tower, but it looks like LGD, I don't think they care. They're going to TP back Invoker finally. He's the Octarine Force, so he has a very low cooldown in his boss. 28 seconds now. Looking for more. End's going to be able to Blade Fury away. He's going to get caught. They don't have any stun available as he Blade Fury's out. And he will make it away, but now back towards the Blade. Aggressive's going to get doomed up as well. He's going to get the Rage. The Static Storm comes down. FY pops the Ghost Scepter. They catch out 2 with the Kinetic Field. An Earth Spike catches Aggressive. Can they bring him down? The Omni Slash on top. Aggressive gets forced with the Glimmer Cape, but it's not enough. And they'll lose 2.
Xiaowei blinking in. He sees opportunity. Kaboom! The meatball. The deafening blast. They bring down the IO out for 60 and chasing forward.
Tornado doesn't catch. The MP pushes N back though. They forced out the buyback.
Slowing the push down, but bottom lane's moving in as someone goes to defend that for VGR, which they likely will soon. LGD are going to pounce on mid.
Deafening Blast, Noto getting jumped on. He gets off the BKB, but look at the damage coming out from Aggressive. He pops the man to the Chemical Rage, the Abyssal, one more right click. He stays alive for the last second. There's going to be the Sunstrike on Yang. Another Deafening Blast coming through. Another Sunstrike, another Meatball. Is it enough damage? LGD getting low. They're about to fall.
They want to get out of here, but the force step comes in. There's the Shivas to the rescue, looking for more. They only get the Earthspear. Aggressive flipping away.
Maybe.
Kill that bear. Maybe it's the bigger one. They force him down. Out for 100. Doom. Okay, save. Something that will help VGR now, though, as the smoke comes, Travis, is the BKB on No-No.
They're wrapping around. They have to show it. The BKB comes in. They get off the overcharge as well as the ear spike. And now No-No gets blown up instantly. The Static Storm Sunstrike. They get the Meatball down. He's down for 84. Still no buyback. They find the Tornado. They get the Ice Wall off as well. And End is in trouble. He gets off the Omni Slash. And here comes Yang.
Good stomp there from Yang to follow up that Omni Slash, but it's just not enough. The Juggernaut had to blink out. Yang's gonna drop as well. LGD, it's straight on towards objectives. Creep Steed. He absolutely exploded. I'm not sure what it is that they need. Maybe Solar Crest. I still think an Assault Cuirass would really help this team. Even a Vlad's. Like, generally these are the duo.
4 downs. They have the vision. The Acid Spray will come through as well.
Only the Jug has a buyback here for VGR. LGD playing with a lot of extra lives, Aegis Cheese and 3 buybacks.
Oh, they just blow up the IO. FY was there one moment, he's not there the next.
Deleted, and with that, LGD, they'll take this melee rack. I don't see VGR defending it.
No, he had the Chemical Rage in BKB now, and coming through. I think he has an Omni Slash ready, but he's still silenced up, and Aggressive is actually a little too in far, but he has that Aegis down, and definitely Flash. An Omni Slash is coming through, but it's not enough. They will finger down, at least that way. They still have lost 2 on the side of VGR.
Maybe just shrugs off the Omni Slash with the help of his team. He refreshes here, he rearms. He's gonna look for more. The Sunstrike goes splat! DDC explodes. Maybe coming through in the clutch, showing why his Invoker, his first stage ban material Aggressive, still holds the Aegis. Maybe still sits in the backlight. The 2 stars from China.
They can't even bring him down once. The Illusions will finally do the job. It takes forever. They purchase up another Aghanim Scepter. Noto says, I have to do whatever I can in this corner. We're going to lose another set of racks, 3 down.
And they
now they jump on. Xiaowei going to work the Slitting Crest. They have another Sunstrike and hits, but he has very tanky Meatball coming through. Now the Deafening Blast on top. Noto will fall. Chemical Rage will not save him. He's dead for 108. That looks to be GG, David.
LGD, I really don't think they had the better late game draft on paper if VGR itemized and played correctly, but maybe shows that his Invoker might just be one of the hardest carries in Dota. Outplayed every step of the way, even MMY with that glimpse to counter the relocate earlier. This was a tough one for VGR, and I think they're just going to be sitting back and saying if we just played a little bit better in the fights, we could have had it. LGD just played better.
We were concerned about the late game coming out from LGD, but you said it. It maybe played outstanding on the Invoker coming through, and VGR, even with that super farmed Alchemist, they just couldn't take the late game. They messed up in a couple of engagements towards the ends there.
And the other big thing was LGD, they changed up their target selection. We talked about like who should the Doom be focusing